Tippy time my damies, Topcat here and welcome back to the channel. The Arc Titan no doubt has some cool toys this season, with exotics like the Insurmountable Scalefort and the Titan's Ramparts. But with any kit, it's about finding the right tool for the right job. Today's kit will thrive in all our run and gun activities. The Eternal may look dorky, but the reality is it's a stone-faced killer. The Eternal Warrior has 3 cool tricks. When we activate that Fist of Havoc, it slams down and it's going to grant us a beefy overshield. It's the epitome of panic popping. Like all our roamers, it got a sizable damage buff last season, its ground slam saw a 30% damage bonus, and its shoulder charge got a 172% damage bonus. This makes it a lot more capable in taking on champs mid-super. Its ground slam will blind, so it'll stop champs in their tracks. Bungo buffed this exotic, so it'll now refund 10% of our super bar upon killing a bad dude. From my test, it appeared to always be 10% regardless if I killed a red bar, orange or yellow. Whilst this does make the super a lot more playable, the main reason we want it is because it offers us arc weapon surges. We can do this 2 ways. Firstly, with 2 to 3 arc kills, this can be a weapon kill or an ability kill. After which time, we gain a tier 1 surge for 10 seconds. We get more kills, get more tiers. Tier 1 is 10%, 2 is 17%, and tier 3 is 22%. This is just like the regular tier surges that we can employ on our booties. The Eternal, however, will allow us to get a further tier at 25%. And we're going to keep this tier for a 10-second charge, and we can roll it on by slaying out. The true charm, however, is after we thump around the map in our super, is going to give us a tier 4 surge straight away. And this is a 30-second timer on it, which is also refreshed on kills, making it impossible to run out of that 25% arc weapon surge. My legendary weapon of choice this season is the Psycho Pomp Aerial Denial Frame GL, particularly when we pair this with the Storm's Keep aspect. Is when we cast our class ability, it's going to grant us a moderate amount of bolt charge. This is 4 stacks and it's going to give it to both us and nearby allies. Furthermore, when we sit behind our barricade, both you and allies will continuously gain stacks of bolt charge over time, and our weapons can discharge this at max stacks of bolt charge. Why I'm favouring the Pompey is that it hits multiple points at once, so we can charge that faster than the first time I dipped my wick. We'll be utilising the rally barricade. They'll now take a lot more damage thanks to that taunt mechanic, taking the brunt of it, not you. With that flashover mod in the artifact, this is going to improve our bolt charge detonation from 14.5k to 54k when amplified. With Spark of Frequency, melee hits increase our equipped weapons reload speed and stability for a short duration, and whilst amplified, these effects are increased and you gain an increased stack of bolt charge from all sources. This is essentially a 2-for-1 combo on all stacks earned. Another tremendous weapon to use is the T-Lord. It's an arc LMG that overloads so great this season. This will now also utilize bolt charge over the traditional Thunderstrike, meaning it will also be buffed by the flashover mod. And as it self-loads, we can rattle off our entire reserves from our barricade with that tier 4 surge. It's great with Spark of Beacons. Whilst amplified, our arc special or heavy weapons will create a blinding explosion. When paired with that dielectric perk in the artifact, by defeating an arc debuff enemy, it's also going to grant us bolt charges. With Hold the Line, while surrounded, our machine guns and glaives gain increased reload speed and stability, and final blows are going to heal us. It's great whilst laying out some boss deeps. I'll pick up a few peons to Obamacare myself through to the bosses gone bye-byes. Overclock and load is great, buffing our handling and reload whilst we are not perched behind my barricade, particularly when wielding that Pompey. Arc Titans can't Titan without knockout, 50% stronger melees and heals, whilst also giving us amplified. It's gold. This got a buff to give us a 15% damage resist whilst amplified. We pair this with Spark of Resistance, so whilst surrounded, we gain a further 25% damage resist. With Spark of Recharge, we gain melee and nade juice when critically wounded. This is a bonus 200% recharge rate. Use whatever melee you like, no matter. I preferred shoulder charge, as it would also give me more movement. as most things in melee range I will be glaving. We're already dipping into that hold the line with our LMGs, why not double dip that chip with our glaives? I'm running a special ammo mod on my helmet, I'm rocking one heavy handed on my gauntlets to give us an overpower when I get a fist kill. This will help fuel my special ammo finisher on my butt flap with focusing strike whenever I smack something with a melee charge. And yes, this does include my knockout melee. It's going to give us 12% class ability regeneration rate. Insulation is going to give us a further 4% class charge on an orb pickup, and with powerful attraction this is going to give us 10% ability energy to our least charge ability. Essentially, punch things in the face, put down a barricade, then bolt charge to our heart's content, sitting at a sexy tier 4 weapon surge. Now feel free to pause here for all my mods, artifact and fragments, but there will be a dim link in the description down below. Whilst I may have outlined some weapon choices that I found helpful with this kit, the charm of this exotic helmet is that it works with all of our ARC arsenal. Say a particular activity's got an overcharged shotgun on it, we can bust up that fourth horseman. Rocket launchers, we've got the Warcliffe coil, and if we need an anti-barrier buster, we got that indebted kindness. The options are endless, and realistically you can run any ARC gun and it will be amazing because we've got that 25% surge. This kit allows us to do it cheaply and easily and put whatever mods we want on our kicks. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. What's your favourite ARC weapon this season? Make sure to thumb it if you dug it, sub if you're new, and as always, tippy tie my damies, what a tie.